Well, there's only one version of Spider-Man left. The only port we haven't covered, the Nintendo 64 version.
One of the things you'll first notice about this Kellogg's Hellscape is that Spidey's outfit is now the movie outfit, nothing like the original 2000 game. And also, this opening section has no narration from Stan Lee. I don't know why. In the original 2000 game, it most certainly does have narration from Stan Lee. Here it's just sort of a bunch of sound effects, bunch of ambient noises. But this game as a whole, in spite of the many cosmetic differences, is Spider-Man 2000. It's pretty much the same as it was on the PlayStation 1, 64, and Dreamcast. The only difference is that, well, you know, Spidey's wearing a new outfit, and some of the billboards are changed around. As this demo disc is only available on the PC, and I could not figure out how to map my gamepad to it, without, you know, maybe I could have just linked it to Steam and mapped the gamepad that way, but the point is, I'm playing on a keyboard. And it's not great. Honestly, I've played this game so many countless times, probably the game I've played the second most in my life, aside from Streets of Rage, that playing with a keyboard just feels weird. Takes a bit of getting used to. Here's the first change to billboard. It's just an advertisement for the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie now. You know it'll be out soon, be sure to catch it in theaters. Coming 2002. The weird thing about this game is that it's clearly just Spider-Man 2000 with a changed character model. And that's already a fun oddity. And it's even more fun that the billboards have been changed to promote the movie and the cereal that Kellogg's was peddling at the time, mostly Corn Pops, but it also acts as sort of an advertisement for the movie game. In the launcher for this game, there's a section that lets you look at storyboards and screenshots and promotional materials for the tie-in movie game. So this demo disc is not only meant to promote the movie and the Kellogg's cereal and the original Spider-Man 2000 game, but also the upcoming movie tie-in. Which is bizarre. Why not just wait a little longer until they had a playable demo of the movie game and then make a demo disc for the movie game, instead of making a demo disc for 3 separate things that also uses Spider-Man 2000 gameplay. It's not just me that thinks that's weird, right? Like when I put this demo disc in, I was certain I was going to be playing a demo of the movie game. Because it starts up with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and it has the movie Spider-Man font and the movie Spider-Man outfit very prominently displayed on the start screen. But it's definitely Spider-Man 2000. I would know. I've played Spider-Man 2000 enough times to figure it out. This is such a bizarre piece of marketing. Not that I'm complaining. You know, it doesn't make sense to me from any standpoint, really. But I'm all for new ways to play Spider-Man 2000. I've played this game to death. I've played it on every console. I've even played the PC port. And I've played it so many times that I have pretty much the entire game memorized top to bottom. There's just no helping it. I've experienced pretty much everything this game has to offer. Doesn't mean I still don't enjoy playing it, though. Feels comfy. Very comfort game. I actually really enjoy the stealth in this game a lot. It's super simple, and I really wish there were more opportunities to actually do it, but I think it's great. The reason to use stealth in this game isn't because the game wants you to. Like, I think you could make it through this game pretty much entirely without even knowing stealth is an option. It's just the case that stealth is so much better. You have a fair amount of combat options, even a few light combos here and there, but stealth is just so much better. When the enemies don't see you, it's easier to take them out. It's not like they have fewer hits or anything when they can't see you. It's just, that's a natural benefit to the situation. No special stealth takedowns or anything. But do you really need them when you can web yank people into walls? I think that's just as good as a special takedown animation, personally. Something I should mention is that this being a demo disc, it does not cover the entire Spider-Man 2000 game. I don't see why it shouldn't. Like, they're just being kind of stingy, don't you think? Why can't they have just given away all of Spider-Man 2000 in a cereal box? Because Spider-Man Enter Electro already came out, and Spider-Man the movie game is on its way. Just give out the whole of Spider-Man 2000 in a cereal box if you're going to do this weird promotion where you're using Spider-Man 2000 to advertise the film and the film game. Don't be so greedy. The demo disc, unfortunately, in spite of my very valid complaints, only goes up to the Rhino fight, and then it ends. That being said, the Rhino fight is like the halfway point of the game. Game has 6 chapters, Rhino fights about right in the middle. So they already gave away half of the game for free. Why not just go all the way? I'm mostly just disappointed, honestly, because I wanted a version of Spider-Man 2000 where you can play the entire thing in this movie suit from the Sam Raimi film. I like how the suit looks. And, like I said earlier several times, a new way to play Spider-Man 2000 is a new way to play Spider-Man 2000. I'm actually really curious now if there's a modding community for Spider-Man 2000. It's a really short linear action game, so maybe not. But I also know a lot of people played this game. It came out on a bunch of different consoles, and it was kind of hard not to know about it. I also think it's a little mean that you can still find the comic book collectibles in this demo, even though since you can't complete the game, you can't possibly get all of the comic books. That's fucked up. It's fucked up to do to someone. But yeah, I guess as much as I love this game, enough to have Let's Played it twice, essentially. Once on the PS1 and then again on the Dreamcast. I don't want to talk about the whole game again all the way up to the Rhino fight. So I'm just gonna skip ahead, show you the Corn Pops billboard, and then we can call it a day. Because aside from the billboards being changed and Spider-Man's outfit being changed, really nothing else is different.